Berlin from Michigan Humane for our Pet of the Week segment. You don't have a puppers with you this week, but we are going to show you Elias in just a minute. You're here to talk about Poison Prevention Week. We want to make sure our pups and cats are safe. So what tips can you give us?
Yeah, you know, prevention is really the biggest thing you can do. So keeping any kind of poisons out of reach of your animals. So that's, you know, insecticides, that's your cleaning supplies. It's also medications, making sure they're not getting into any of your medications. Even like topical medications can be harmful to your pets. Very helpful to wash your hands after you use those topical medications so they're not licking them off your hands or anything like that. But yeah, prevention is really the biggest thing, making sure that they're not even having an incident, because that's going to keep them the safest.
Yeah, you kind of already gave us some things that are poisonous to our animals that you just don't think about, like medicine, even topical. Anything else like that in the household? I know you also mentioned cleaning supplies that you may not even think about, just leave it laying around that could be poisonous.
Fertilizers are one that can be...
it's spring.
It is, yeah. Things like that. Yeah, your cleaning supplies, you know, usually you're keeping them under the sink, putting a lock on there like you would with a child. It's easier. They don't have thumbs, so they can't really like actually open it. So kind of baby proofing, anything like that could be poisonous to them.
Perfect. And then, you know, if your pet is exposed to something like that, when do you know when you need to take them to a vet?
Yeah, so it's really, you're looking at the stability of your animal. So are they collapsing? Do they have pale gums? Are they seizing? Anything that is a little bit more critical like that, you want to either, if you have like a close relationship with your vet, that you can call for emergency services, or take them to the nearest pet emergency facility. And you can Google that. You can it's good to have one that you know is nearby, and researching in your area.
Perfect.
So you can get them in if they ever have an incident.
And then we want to get to Elias.
Yes.
That is our Pet of the Week. You said he's been at the shelter for a little bit?
He is. He's been with us for a couple months, and he really is.
Oh my gosh, so
he
handsome.
is such a sweet boy. He's a big boy, and so our bigger pitty friends can often stay a little bit longer. It is also the time of year where people maybe aren't thinking about adopting as much, and so we do see some of our bigger animals stay a little bit longer. So Elias is really, he loves his stuffed animals. He went on a canine sleepover recently, came back with just a glowing report card. They said he loved just hanging out, chilling, playing with his stuffies. He always has a stuffy in his mouth, and he is just an absolute sweetheart. And like I said, he's been there for a minute. This kind of situation would be a little stressful for him, so he needed to stay at the shelter, but he really is a deserving pup that needs a home.
I hope very soon we can have his update on weekend mornings, because you know we like to share when the pets finally get adopted. So come on, everybody out there, Elias needs a home. If you're interested in him or any of the animals at Michigan Humane, be sure to call Michigan Humane at 866-INHUMANE. We'll be